I won't give up my day job, 'cause I'm not that good.
Hello my fellow YouTubers. I've got an interesting day today. I'm just on my way out to BMW to try and organise taking out a BMW S1000RR for next week. So I've spoke to them already. They said I could possibly have it for an hour to film with. The only problem with that is I'm shitting myself a bit about it.
Stop! He just took a shit in my car! You are... Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm quite scared. My last bike, I'll show you a picture now, was the Honda Fireblade. The 1000 Fireblade, which had 180 brake horsepower, and obviously I've not ridden with that much power for a while, but the BMW S1000RR has got 195 brake horsepower, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. So I thought next week, I'm hoping the weather's going to be good, we'll get over to BMW and we'll take it out for a spin. I'm going to load the cameras on the sides of the bike and see what kind of footage we get. But today, yeah, I'm just going over there. I've got to give them my driving license and my national insurance, so just going to see how I get on with that. And I've got the drone strapped on the back of the bike now, and I'm going to try and get some really good, people have been asking to see the bike. I'm going to try and get some really good footage in a place that we call the Ridgeway. It's a big sort of hill that runs right through the centre of England. Well, I don't know how far it goes, but it's right on the crest of a hill, so I'm hoping to get the bike and the drone up there and see what we get today. But before we do that, I just want to have a little chat with you.
Talking about, okay. Talking about, okay.
A few weeks ago, I did a Mercedes review on the Mercedes GLC, and the video has turned out to be pretty successful. It's given me a right insight into what these bigger YouTubers go through when, you know, they get a good video out there. Let me just check you're still running. Yeah, it's given me a real good insight into the pay and everything of YouTube. I'm amazed. It's truly amazing to get a real feel of what it's like. I mean, my GLC video, it took me a couple of hours to knock up. I personally didn't think much of it, because there's one thing you don't know about me, people, and that is I'm dyslexic. So reading and writing and being articulate is something that's really difficult for me. So for it to be pulling in, I mean, some nights it's pulling in 9,000 views per night, and which is absolutely shocking for me. But with that 9,000 views a night comes shitloads of feedback from people all over the world, and it also brings trolls with it. People, keyboard warriors that like to sit there and abuse people because that's what they think life is about. So yeah, this video has been a right eye-opener. I'm pleased I did it now, and I do love all the feedback, even if it is shit. If you are considering setting up, I don't know, hold on, I'll stop shouting, hold on. If you're considering setting up a YouTube channel, I've got a couple of really good pieces of advice. The first one is, don't put your real name on your YouTube channel, because when people become really abusive, it becomes a direct thing to you personally. So put a fake name on, and any abuse that comes at you, it just goes past you. It's like, it's an indirect abuse. So that is a tip. Use a fake name. Now, I've never said it before, but my name is not Buddy, and I'll explain all this in another video at some point later on. But yeah, this video is pulling in sometimes 9,000 views a night, and it's pulling in, I mean, I can age all the people that are sending me messages. I can gauge their ages just by the way they word things and all that. I don't know if you've heard me say before, but I'm really into the psychology of people. You know, reading people and working out what they're about is something I do for sport. I love looking into someone's eyes and reading just by their eyes as to what kind of people they are. The eyes tell 1,000 stories, I can tell you. But getting back to these messages, I can literally age people from the messages, and every now and again I get some little fucker that's all I can call them, that think they even argue with, it's so funny, all the messages, people are arguing with each other about, you know, the amount of messages I've had about the Mercedes GLC and people saying it's shit. I've had people calling me a rich bastard, but what they don't do is they don't read the description, and the description tells you that I don't own the car that I'm reviewing. So yeah, I've had it all chucked at me, but it's the younger ones, the adolescent, aggressive young people that want to sit there and fight you if they can. I mean, you can say anything to me, my skin is so thick, there is nothing you could hurt me on. Nothing.
Take me and leave me now. Do my best to make you proud.
You know, so to be completely honest with you, if all the messages came in good, it'd be fucking boring. So to get the full range is nice, and you know, I've had 2 people that, well, it's now I think it's 3 that think they're gonna ruin my life. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Because I'm into psychology, I don't return fire. Well, unless you catch me on a real bad day, I don't return fire. But I would love to. Sometimes I think, fuck me. But just got to say this to you people. Life is this tiny, tiny window of opportunity, and we have to grab it and enjoy every minute of it. We spend our first 15, 20 years trying to work out who we are, for God's sake. And then once we've working out who we are, and it goes on, I mean, I didn't know who I was until 27, to be honest with you. Then we have this little window of opportunity where we're fit, we're in our prime and everything, and we've got to grasp that time. We've got to grasp it. And then when you hit 40, 50, bloody hell, he was going to fall off that bike. When you hit 40, you start to slow down. So to all you young people out there that want to sit at home and abuse people and all that, I just got to say, just fucking look in the mirror and have a fucking think about things, will ya? Just relax. Nobody is out to get ya. No one's out to shaft ya. Just relax and enjoy every day that you're alive. Get up this week. Every day that you walk out of your house, if you do, you might be a bedroom warrior or a basement warrior, but sorry, the road's a bit bumpy now. Every day that you leave that house this week, talk to people, be polite to everyone, and just see how well your week goes. So my life is about treating people with respect, everybody that I meet. And you know, just to you young people, just get on with your lives and just enjoy each day. That's all I got to say on that matter. Anyway, I'm about 2 minutes from BMW and I look forward to your comments. Anyway, I think this is, I believe this is the biggest dealer in, is it the biggest BMW dealer in the south? Not actually sure. But this is North Oxford BMW. Oh look, the S1000's there. It's there. I better park this close because the drone's on the back. Right, we're here. And I think there is the test bike. Look at her. I'm sure Baron von Grumble said the fur-ins were about £5,000 a set. So, now you're probably wondering why I'm looking at this and wondering if I'm going to buy one. Well, you never know. Watch this space. I'd have to change that exhaust. Yeah, lovely. Love the indicators and all. Anyway, we'll get ourselves in there. So I'll have to turn you off for a bit while I go and sort this out. So I'll see you shortly.